Everything around you is alive, dear child. If you knew the kind of help and abundance, the waters around you are alive and they're listening, and they hold history and they hold guidance and they hold wisdom. The earth that you step on every single day, I don't know how humanity is ignorant, or maybe it's our education system. Because how can you be alive and the one thing that sustains you, you deem it not to be alive? Because earth sustains all of us with the contribution of the sun too. How do you, why do you think you're alive and the sun is not alive, right? Like the sun is just a form of energy that sustains your ability to get food, but you ignore its intelligence. Like, how can the truth be right in front of your eyes and you're not aware of it? I'd taken a road trip the other day, right? I'd gone to the sides of Mount Kenya. Now, an incident occurred that might have ended up so badly. So I'm in my sleep. We had gone somewhere to spend the evening. So I'm in my sleep, dreaming. And then I see fire approaching me. And this is the second time this is happening to me in real time. So we're having a conversation with fire, and fire tells me, I'm not here today for our usual catch up. You know, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. And I ask why. And fire just says, you need to wake up. And so I find myself waking up, only to find that there was actually fire that was starting to spread. And I literally saved everyone in that particular moment. How then do you guys think I would have survived in that situation if I didn't have a relationship with all the elements? The waters have taught me how to swim. They were my first teachers when I was learning how to swim. And the waters were like, you actually know how to swim. You just need to remember. And I was like, I can't. You guys know the scariness of being in water if you don't know how to swim. And the waters tell me, no, you got this. You got this. I promise you know how to swim. And they guide me through how to do it. And in a span of 1 hour, I was on the deep end and back. That is how I mastered to swim. And the same thing happened when I went snorkeling. The waters were like, we got you. We know you're scared. It's deep in the ocean, but we got you. You know, you're a child of the waters. Guys, the elements around us are the closest representation of God and the magic that can happen in our lives if we can tap into them. I say this because you wouldn't believe how you could utilize their help even in your businesses. Everything in our universe is energy. This is no longer theory. This is now backed by quantum physics. And it explains why even a dead body that is just there turns into an ash, because everything is vibrating at a certain frequency, including you and I. Now, I'm going to illustrate. Let's assume this is the universal field, the quantum field. It's on top here. This is the main source of energy. This is also what religion calls God, because we all stem from the God essence, from God as the creator, from that universal field. So it doesn't matter what you want to call it, but everything stems from that at the very top. So as it trickles down, we are here because matter is more dense, right? So we are literally here. This is why you can experience the physical reality. It doesn't mean you're separated from the core energy. This is when you hear people saying the God essence lives within you. Now, I want you to imagine in this paradigm, where do you think the elements that sustain our life exist? Whether it's water, air, earth, you know, fire. Where do you think the elements exist? They obviously exist above you. We are in their energetic, literally their energy block. So you are ignoring the energy block because you've been conditioned to look at it like something that's dead. Yet you exist within this energy block. It's like someone, we're a digital marketing agency. We deal with visibility and revenue for organizations, right? And corporations and businesses and all that. And you might be tempted to think that for us, for example, to get business, you need to know the CEO at the top. right? It's important for you to know the CEO. But guess who is the decision maker? The marketing managers most of the time. Because they get to decide what is the budget that is approved by the CEO. And it's because the CEO has trusted that he has people who are capable to overlook the team, right? So if I want a contract, as much as I know the CEO, I have to figure a way to make the marketing manager understand the value that we bring on board for the organization. Because the CEO's ear, right? To get to the CEO's ear, who do I talk to? The person that he trusts with the job. The person that, so it's the same configuration. I always think, as a matter of fact, when you don't utilize the gifts around us and you claim to know God, you actually just believe, you believe in God, but you don't know God. Because you can't know God if you don't understand the nature of God and the system God put in place. We have so much help around us. I wish you guys were aware that every single day you can tap into the intelligence of the sun, for example. You literally can tap into the wisdom of earth. You can tap into the intuition of the moon and the waters. We recently had our masterclass, the current edition, right? And this is true story because people who are in the masterclass will tell you. One of the participants raised their hand to give me feedback, and they said, from your videos, you one time talked about the moon, right? When you asked the moon to join with your friend for dinner and your bills ended up being paid. So as jokingly, one time she realized the full moon is out and she asked the moon, my birthday is coming up, can I get a gift? But since she said it as a joke, she forgot about it. And on her birthday, a friend from abroad that she was not even aware had actually parceled for her a brand new phone as a gift. And only when she received it did she remember the asking that she did at that particular juncture. Guys, you need to learn the gift of our universe and the brilliance of God in his execution. Because the God essence lives within you, but that same essence that lives within you, because you're not the physical body, that same essence flows through the earth and it flows through all the elements. So if you can master how to build your relationship with these elements, life will flow for you in a manner that you can't explain. This is when life turns to be magical. Because it's not necessarily that you'll be the richest person on earth, no. But you'll be the kind of person that does not walk alone. Because when you step on earth, earth says hello. When you are in the waters embrace you. You know, when you are in the sun guides your next step. You've got to learn how to tap into this wisdom. We are used to learning from just human beings. Can you get to learn at a higher level? At a level that goes even beyond what a fellow human could teach you. At a level that goes beyond even the history of humanity as we know it. Because these are the kind of lessons that blows your mind and makes you really close to God. Because now you get to understand the genius of who God is. Cheers, guys. Let me know what you think. I do personal coaching on energetics, business mastery, quantum jumping and all that. And it's just beautiful to watch people blossom in their true identity and get to overcome challenges in this particular reality. There is so much to life, but you've got to open up your eyes and you have to open up your mind. You need to undo the conditioning that has been done so far, because that is what's limiting you in your capacity. Cheers, let me know what you think.